So over here we have all the problems which can be asked on this question regarding the graphical analysis. तो अगर ऐसा कह दिया जाए t equal to pi l by g है, तो plot a graph between t and root l. So we can say that t is proportional to root l and the graph is going to be somewhat like this. If we square this term, then we get t square equals 4 pi square l by g. Now if we plot the graph proportional to t square and l, then we get an equation like this and we get a straight line curve. So what is important over here to understand is that this equation is of the form y equals mx, where slope is 4 pi square by g, and in this case the slope m is equal to 2 pi root g. तो अगर आपको बेसिक्स ऑफ स्ट्रेट लाइन पता है तो आप ये बिल्कुल देख पाएंगे कि ये स्ट्रेट लाइन का इक्वेशन हो गया y इक्वल्स टू mx. बस इन दोनों केस में स्लोप अलग अलग है. अगर हम t स्क्वायर और l को प्लॉट कर रहे हैं, then slope is 4 pi square by g, and if you are plotting t and root l, then the slope is 2 pi by root g. So now we have covered almost everything about SHM of simple pendulum, but one more interesting problem is left. So let us see that also, and then we will say wrap up to everything about simple pendulum analysis. So now we have this interesting problem that how the time period of simple pendulum will be affected if we have a hollow bob filled with water and there is a small hole down there through which the water is leaking out. So how the time period of simple pendulum is going to change as the water leaks. So to understand this problem, एक पहला obvious answer ऐसा आता है कि since t is equal to 2 pi root l by g, the time period is independent of mass and the mass of water is only going to change as the water leaks. तो time period में कोई वेरिएशन नहीं आना चाहिए, लेकिन ये गलत आंसर होगा क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन मास ऑफ बॉब के ऊपर बेस्ड नहीं, ये एल के ऊपर बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है, यानी कि अफेक्टिव लेंथ ऑफ सिंपल पेंडुलम क्या है. तो अगर इसको अपने इस तरीके से समझे कि जैसे कि मैंने स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द लेक्चर से बताया एक चीज कि अफेक्टिव लेंथ जो है वो अपने सेंटर ऑफ मास ऑफ द बॉब तक लेते हैं. तो अगर ये वाटर पूरा कंप्लीटली फिल्ड है, देन दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द अफेक्टिव लेंथ ऑफ सिंपल पेंडुलम. अब अगर जैसे ही पानी का लेवल इसके अंदर कम होते जाए, सो नाउ व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन, वी कैन से ये जो बॉब है जब ये आधा खाली हो जाएगा तो द सेंटर ऑफ मास विल शिफ्ट in the downward direction because of the change in water level. So hence the effective length of simple pendulum is going to increase. So the effective length of the simple pendulum will become L dash, and hence since L dash is greater than L, time period T dash will become greater than T, and we can say that the time period of simple pendulum will increase as the water starts leaking out. लेकिन जब पूरा पानी लीक हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा, तो वापस से सिंपल पेंडुलम का जो सेंटर ऑफ मास था एक एम्प्टी बॉब के लिए सेंटर ऑफ मास विल कम बैक ओवर हियर, दैट इज एट एल, एंड देन द टाइम पीरियड जो इंक्रीज हुआ है वो वापस से ओरिजिनल टाइम पीरियड टी के इक्वल हो जाए. So this is how you are supposed to understand this problem, that this problem is not in terms of mass of the bob of simple pendulum, but in terms of the effective length of simple pendulum, which is length of the string and the radius of the bob, which we take if the bob is solid or if the bob is filled with water. As the water level is descending down, we say that the L dash is increasing because of the drop in the center of mass of the bob, and hence the time period increases, which will come back to its original place once the bob becomes completely empty. So in this entire series, we have discussed every possible question or every possible concept which can be asked while dealing with the problems on simple pendulum. I hope you enjoyed the series. Do like and subscribe the channel for more such content.